we have Komorikiri, Abadango, Shutone, and who else was one more? Kameme. Yeah, they're all like playing around New York this week. Since I guess because they were around for what was it?
CEO, and then
CEO,
the community had raised enough funds to fly them up from CEO.
Right, and there was at the last minute too. And yeah, they're sticking around in the States for Smash Sounds, so we're going to be seeing them tomorrow. And I'm very excited.
All right, so going into it, we got Wheezer and Brother Quang, and then the Goon Squad, Face and DZ. Honestly, like, I call them the Goons, but these boys have been really putting a dent in doubles here at home.
Yeah, Face especially, like, you never know what to expect from him because you don't see him play, especially on stream. So he'll always, like, profess to you that he doesn't know how to do Bowser things, like he doesn't know how to do grab up air, yada, 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 but then he actually does it to you, and it's very scary. Like, he'll make you sweat. No matter, like, you just don't know what to expect from him.
A lot of Face's Bowser is built upon the fact that he just has a pretty solid neutral. He's been playing Smash for years, whether it's Smash 4, PM, Melee, Brawl. Like, he's been through it all.
I understand he's, like, predominantly a Melee player.
Yes.
And, you know, skill transfers, you know, can apply. You can at least have fundamentals, even if it's, like, not everything transfers over.
And believe it or not, he does play Bowser in Melee, despite Bowser being arguably one of the worst characters in the game.
That's a tough life.
And, you know, what's even tougher is seeing the double kill from Wheezer, putting Red Team at 2 stocks real quick. Now, bring things over to Blue Team on that fact. There's a lot of kill potential behind what Brother Quang and Wheezer are bringing to the table, unless Quang decides just to SD. And it's really unfortunate because he's usually really good at holding the stock for whoever he's teaming with.
Yes, Brother Quang is an extremely patient player. He always prefers to hang back and just wait for opportunities to come to him. And Wheezer is very much the same way. They both play very patiently. So that's kind of the dynamic that they have. And when you're up against Wheezer and he sees an opportunity, not only does he get a punish, he gets a Shoryuken, and that's huge.
And they're really building up upon that. If we look at the stock count, we see another double kill for Blue Team. Like, they're looking fresh out here. But some missed text along the way.
Oh, no.
And a cape.
I love this Mario from DZ.
He's kept it under wraps for a while. He's mostly, you know, been on the forefront with the Bowser Jr., but Bowser Jr. has its limits as a character. Very technical, but unfortunately sees a lot of counterplay, especially at home with all the characters that are made here on Long Island. So the Mario, I feel, is a really good secondary for him, and it's showing some, oh my god, showing some good skill alongside Face's Bowser. A few interactions here and there, but it's really just both teams trying to feel out for the space. Wheezer looking for the shorty. He's going to manage to get it. It's going to leave DZ in the 2v1 situation.
This is a very scary position for DZ, I think. Like, the one false move, and they will capitalize on it.
And the 2v1 with Ryu is so scary because setting up for the kill is so simple. It's just a matter of getting the damage in on time for Shorty to kill. And very smart of Quang trying to use Wheezer as a projectile. Most people don't know this, but the star that's fired out from Inhale, its travel distance is dependent on a character's weight.
Really? I didn't know that.
Weight and percentage have impacts. So Ryu being relatively heavy across the cast, and then a good amount of damage already built up onto Wheezer makes him pretty potent projectile. It's not going to do any more damage, but the fact that it's going to travel further means it's covering that much more space, that much more little air that DZ has to escape back from, because he was already backed up to the ledge. So game 2, I could see them going back to Smashville. I could also see like a more platform-heavy pick. Like, I
imagine they would want to go to Battlefield just to make use of the high ceiling, because Weezer's been getting a lot of Shoryukens. Other than that, I don't know. Platforms, why not?
It seems like they're discussing, and I would agree. Platform is definitely the way to go, whether it's Battlefield or I would say even Town and City would be a good pick. I'm just going to lower you real quick because we're both tall.
I'm a very tall man.
There's very few people in the Smash scene that are tall. So, and 2 commentators who are both tall decided to step up. We're just like over here, out of camera sight. Anyways, enough of our tallness. We're going to Final Destination, which this is against everything we just discussed as far as stage, but I can kind of see why they want to go for it. At the very least, they want to try and minimize the landing opportunities for Blue Team. And we did see that blue team struggled a bit with landing on red team when both members were on the field.
What's more than that is that Brother Quang especially, they take full advantage of platforms to like camp. And it gets very unnerving when you have to deal with, like, especially with Wheezer also pressuring you at the same time. So you're consolidating all the options they have for stage control.
It's just been a bit of a slobber knocker right out the gate for Green too. A lot of hits left and right. Damage building itself up fairly well. It looks like FaZe is trying to go for the more heavy-handed strikes, though, for red team. And DZ sort of taking the tactical approach to back up, sort of assist FaZe when he needs it, and then assist with the kills. However, we see Wheezer already going in with those up tilts, but he's going to miss it. Although the up throw from Brother Quang manages to cover the situation.
Ooh, that's a nice Shoryu again.
Very nice indeed. Excellent handoff from Quang, and blue team once again asserting a lead. You know, it's great to see the development of how these fellas have played. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Like, we've both been in the Long Island scene for a long time, so seeing all of these players like develop their characters, develop their play styles, it's been nice. Although,
especially for Brother Quang,
yeah,
like, doing his little hammer attack, just crawling slowly, and you're still afraid of it because deep down you know they're afraid.
Right. And FaZe right now showing every reason to be afraid of Bowser. 2 swift strikes, and all of a sudden the stock count is flipped right back to even. A little bit of percentage on FaZe, but Bowser doesn't really care about bleeding a little.
I worry about FaZe. I feel like he's throwing out a lot of hitboxes, and it's to some of an avail, but like you have to have sort of a mentality like, I'm really leading here. I'm going to try to pressure and not make mistakes in the process. And, you know, FaZe just having his fundamentals to rely on, you know, sometimes it's hard to remember that. You know what I mean?
Right. Although there's definitely a lot of purpose to all the hitboxes he's throwing around, whether or not it's to just build up damage or to disrupt what blue team is setting up. Because blue team does have a very setup-heavy team. But a lot of that's not really mattering right now. A lot of kills taken down on red teams, leaving FaZe in the 2v1 situation. And Bowser's a big boy. He's going to find himself victim to a lot of combos between these two characters. And Brother Quang already taking quick advantage of that right out the gate. But why?
It's, you know what, like, I'm with it. It's entertaining to watch.
And there it goes. All right, so a quick 2-0 for Brother Quang and Wheezer. Hopefully we see the Goons back later on, but Wheezer and Brother Quang looking pretty fresh. They've been teaming together for a while now.
Yeah, they have.